New phone, who dis? Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm in a very strange mood. A few things. New camera. Not using my iPhone anymore. As you know, with the last video that I uploaded, the uploading problems. So what I was doing, I was recording my videos on my iPhone, then I was uploading them to the cloud and then pulling them down onto my computer so that I could edit them. That was working fine until it didn't. So my husband, bless his heart, he said, how can I help eliminate this problem? I said, well, I can't use the webcam that's on this laptop because it's crap, basically. I said, I need a better webcam. So he bought me this. It's a Brio or Brio 300 Logitech, 129 Australian dollars later. But yeah, now it just means I'm just recording straight onto my laptop, which means I can just bring the file over and just edit it. I didn't need the stress. But so yeah, one problem eliminated. I've also got a new phone as well, so the photographs are probably going to look a little bit different. Also, and in other news, I'll just reach behind me and get my toy. No, it's not a toy really. In light of me eventually, well, we're just waiting on the delivery of the electrolytes that are all in bulk so that I can make my own, like Mitch does. Old guy Carnivore. In light of that, my husband bought me, it's a very big bottle. So I'm just going to open it up so I can show you guys, but it'll keep everything cold. There's the top and the strap. Let's see, just all sorts of things going on down here. Oh, new toys. Lots of new toys this week. So let's just put that down there. Let me see. Any prizes for guess? No prizes for guessing what color I chose. Oh dear, what color did she choose? Put your comments below if you can guess. Oh, it's a no-brainer. Such a girl. But yeah, it comes with a few tops and stuff like that. Comes with a carry case, so you know you can put it over your shoulder. It'll come in handy. But you know, it means that we've also had a Stefani three system filter system thingy, water attached to the tap. Would I love to get? I think Dr. Ken Berry says reverse osmosis is the best. I could be wrong. I seem to recall something, but I've had a problem with tap water since, oh golly, the 90s here in Australia, specifically Sydney. I don't know if it was, I can't remember, it was so long ago now. But there was a Giardia and Cryptosporidium outbreak with the water. It was that bad that, you know, even boiling it wouldn't help you. I mean, the companies that were doing spring water in those great big giant bottles, they were making a fortune. And I've had a problem with tap water ever since. I've like, no, not drinking it, no. And it's been enough that I have ice made out of it. It's like, But yeah, now that we've got that filtration system on our tap, we're going to be, and it, oh boy, does it work. Whee! So a bit of ice. We'll put water in our bottle overnight to chill, and then leave a little room for some ice. And then we can put our little servings of electrolytes in here. And this is about about 1.2 litres. You know, that'll be enough for now. I would like to eventually get through 2 of these a day, but one is a good start. So yeah, it comes with that particular screw on top and comes with a couple of these straws. And obviously the most important thing, to clean said straws out regularly. And let me see, let's open this and see what's in this. I think it's the other tops and the strap. So let's have a look. Yep, le strap to go on the le carry case. And we've got a couple of tops here. Just a minute. This one is obviously for the sucky straw, because this has got a little thingy. There you go. There we go. So there's that one. And then, oh, okay. This one is the slam it down your gullet attachment. So there's that one, but also the one that it comes with, it's just yeah. Is there anybody here? Sorry, I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling flat, and I'm just, yeah, I'm I don't know how to explain. Yeah, actually, I think I probably can explain it. So I'm going to put this away, and then I'll get into it. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know that there's going to be a ramble before the results. Okay, so here it is. Last night I started to feel a bit sort of flat. I'm not feeling the greatest at the moment. I do have on the back of my lower leg 5 rather sizable mozzie bites, and I can get away with 3. My phone's going off. I can get away with 3. 4's pushing it, but 5, yeah. So my body's really trying to sort of handle that. Excuse the mess in the garden. There has been conversations about that needing to be sorted out, because it's really peeving me off. So be aware that I'm hoping to get this sorted soon. I can't do it yet. And I tried mowing years ago, and I'm like, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, so aside from the fact that I'm not feeling the great because of these bites, I am inflamed. I can feel it, and it's not because of what I'm eating or not eating, whatever it is. It's not because of that. I'm just feeling, bleh, but I am feeling flat. But at the same time, I can feel myself getting antsy. Now, there is a reason for it. So it'll probably end up being my midweek video. But in order for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, which is ultimately what I want here, I'm not going to dress this up in pretty bows and ribbons, and I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not. I can't do it. I mean, I don't know if anybody listened to the lyrics of the song that I attached to the pool, me playing pool. I've used it in my intro and outro, but there is a section of words that, really, I've loved this song for years, years and years and years. The words are, don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't ever gonna stop. It's, yeah, it's always kind of spoken to me in a way as a song. It's, yeah, and this is the thing, oh, I can remain silent about things for a little while, but there comes a time where I can't. case in point, a few weeks ago now, I had a good old-fashioned rant about the other community, the opera community, the community that I've been in all my life. Now, the thing is, since having that rant, it's enabled me to let it go. It's kind of like a get it out of my system kind of deal, if that makes any sense. But I bubble up and bubble up, and I'm like a volcano. It's like, and then, and this is where I'm at right now. Like I said, it's going to have to be a video for midweek. And I cannot ignore the naysayers anymore. I don't have it in me to ignore them. I have to process, have a good rant, get it out of my system. Because, I mean, I genuinely wish that I could be one of those people that can, whatever, and just walk away from it. I can't. I've never been able to do that. I at least I recognize the signs that when it bubbles, it bubbles, it bubbles, it bubbles, it bubbles. At least I know why. It's because I haven't dealt with it, and I've got to deal with it, however that looks. So I will probably get into that, because the naysayers, it's not just things like dislikes. It is about that, yes, but there are other things as well. And I'm very much aware of, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that's just getting a little bit peeved off by food companies, pharmaceutical companies, and I hate to say it, but the general stupidity because of the lack of education. I can't help it. It's just, this is who I am. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit in front of this camera and pretend to be something that I'm not. I can't do that to you guys, because if I'm doing that, I'm not being genuine, and I have to be genuine. I really do. But then if I suppress that, then I'm not being true to myself. And I have to be true to myself. I have to. So I've got a few days to have a think about how I'm going to structure that midweek video. But just bear in mind that I've got a few things I really need to get off my chest, because it's going to be part of my process of dealing with it. I just have to. So forgive me in advance. Okay. Let me see. Things are okay. It's been 3 months. Maybe, just maybe, we should get into the montage. So there you go, folks. We've hit the 190s. Hey! You know, I actually said to my husband last night, well, you know what? You watch, because this journey to the 200 to get to 199 has been slow. But, you know, I've also been sick. I'm still not 100%. but that cold that I got, or flu, it's highly likely it was flu because it lasted for a long time. Um, yeah, I do feel better, and it's a miracle that I continued to lose measurements and weight throughout that entire process. I've also gotten rid of another prescription medication because of my bad sleep. I had to take I think in America oh gosh, my mother used to get this medication off in a supermarket, if you don't mind. Is it Normasol? It was a sleeping medication. I doubt you. I'd be surprised if you could get that off the shelf right now in the supermarkets in the States. But a sort of a similar sort of medication here, but you've got to get a prescription for it now. But I no longer need a doctor for prescriptions anymore because I've gotten rid of that in the last few nights. It's gone. So, yeah. So I'm literally taking a multivitamin in the morning. I take a couple of Panadol Osteo. They'll go eventually as well. At night, I take another two Panadol Osteo, and I take an antihistamine. And given that I've got some sizable mozzie bites on the back of my leg, it's probably just as well I'm taking those right about now because it'd be a lot worse. I mean, I've had to get this is a something you can get in Australia. Not sponsored. But it really, I mean, I don't, aluminum sulfate hydrate. Do I like what's in it? No, but I don't like being in pain either because the back of my leg was like, oh, pain, lots of pain. So, and that they'll go eventually. But yeah. And of course, when I start taking the electrolytes, I mean, I've got one more tub of the Bioceuticals Magnesium Ultra Muscle Night. I got a small tub. Once that's gone, that's it. I'll be relying on the dosage of the electrolytes for the magnesium and the potassium and the salt. I have also, in other news, I have also started adding unsalted butter to my coffee. I'm also using less cream. And I used to have like 2 shots because I've got a DeLonghi. I usually have 2 shots. I'm now having 1 shot of coffee, but more water. So I'm diluting it down. I have a sneaky suspicion that eventually coffee's going to go. Yeah. I don't know. At the moment, I'd be really happy to reduce it considerably. Like I said, I've reduced the cream and I'm adding butter to it because I've been feeling that because it's been 3 months. I've been on this thing for 3 months. I don't know where the time has gone. 21 odd kilos have gone in 3 months. And even though my measurements are all over the place, photographs don't lie. They just don't lie. So I'm still going to continue taking the measurements because I know at some point they're just going to all suddenly just all come down. So I'm fine with the measurements doing this. It's fine. It's all good. Like I said, because the photographs are just, well, you can just look at the photographs. They'll tell you what the tape measure doesn't, basically. But yeah, I've found now that because I feel like my body is starting to settle in a little bit now, TMI, the bowel side of things, yeah, I don't think there's enough fat. I need to up the fat a little bit because I've actually been craving the fat, hence why I've been putting unsalted butter into my coffee. And I may or may not have had a little taste of just salted butter on its own, just like candy. I'm even probably going to think of making brown butter bites. Never tried those. It's a good thing to have. Um, my husband was a bit worried. He said, "You're not eating much." I said, I don't know what to tell you. Only that I know that that's going to change once I get more active. Obviously, I'm eating enough for the level of movement that I'm doing. I, if it was a problem, then I'd be really ill, and I'd be physically malnourished. I'd be ill. I'd be all the things, but I'm not. Um, so like I said, as my fitness level increases and as my movement increases, then obviously I'm going to need to eat just a little bit more, and that's fine. That's fine. I look at these people, I look at these people who are carnivores, and I see the amount of food that they're eating. I'm like, I can't even imagine eating that much. I can't put that much away. But, you have to remember, all these people that are eating that much are a lot more active than I am. Fact. That's just a fact. Um, so yeah, that's really about it. I'm just plodding along and trying to go with the flow. Trying. Um, I am really if I could pick one thing that I'm really struggling with at the moment, and that would be the fact that the mind is ready to move, the will is ready to move, but the body is just way off that. I'm finding that really, really difficult. I know it will change, but for the moment, it's like, oh, I just want to get moving. But this is where the being kind to yourself part comes into play, I guess. I'm just going to have to be really kind to myself until, you know, the combination of this lifestyle and going to my specialized chiropractor is going to bring those two things together, and off we go, and there's always hope. I know there's hope. There's too many people out there who have got videos showing us that there's hope. So, you can't avoid having hope. And I do have plenty of it. I think what I also have plenty of is frustration that I can't do it now. So I'm going to have to find some kind of peace with that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Um, yeah, there's nothing else really to report. I would like to ask you guys, though, and perhaps you'd be kind enough to maybe put a little comment down below. When I do actually get the ingredients for these electrolytes, okay, would that be a video you would be interested in seeing me make those? I mean, it's probably going to need my scientific husband with me, but I'm wondering if that is a video that you would like to see me make, those and put it all together and weighing it out and all of that. So put your comments below and let me know what you would, if you think that would be something you'd like to see. I will, full disclosure, be following Old Guy Carnivore's recipe. Okay? But I have no problem in doing a video for you guys of me doing that if that's something you'd like to see me do. I'd be happy to do that. Let me know. So I think on that note, I'm going to go and, go put my mother hat on. Take the YouTube hat off and put the mother hat on. So many hats. Anyway, folks, I love you. And I appreciate every single one of you. If you don't know that by now, then you should. Consider yourself on notice. I would like you all to please be kind to those around you. And while you're at it, don't take any crap. Protect your peace. And be kind to yourself. And yeah, I'll follow my own advice. Love you guys.